please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and for liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Good evening. Welcome to 2019 Good evening. Welcome to the 2019 commencement exercises for Hillwood High School. I am Carla Castillo Garcia, the senior class president. On behalf of the graduates, faculty, and staff, I welcome you to Lipscomb University's Allen Arena. We are honored to have the following stage guests with us tonight. Ms. Amy Frage, MMPS Board of Education. Dr. Dottie Critchlow, MMPS Community Superintendent. Dr. Marcy Singer-Gabella, MMPS Chief of Staff. Dr. Shay Snorton, MMPS EDSSI. Honorable Erica Gilmore, Nashville Metro Councilor Member at Large, and cluster principals. Thank you all for being here. At this time, we would ask you to pause for a moment of silence for one of our graduates whose father passed away last night. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce you to the 2019 salutatorian, Bean Tovey.
Good evening, teachers, faculty, families, distinguished guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Bean Tovey, and it is my honor to welcome you all to Hillwood's Class 2019 graduation ceremony. Every single one of you who has made an impact on the amazing graduates who sit here today, and I thank you for being here. First and foremost, I want to offer my congratulations to my incredible classmates. We really out here, graduating and whatnot. I mean, look at yourselves, flexing in that green cap and popping in that white gown. There truly are no words to describe what we accomplished, other than we did that. I am so incredibly proud of every single one of you. The class of 2019 was truly the most amazing class to ever step foot into the halls of Hillwood High School. Not only have we become accomplished scholars, but we also pulled off the best senior prank Hillwood has ever seen. Who else put a beach in the senior square? No one else but us. There aren't enough words to describe how much I adore our graduating class. I'm so proud of everything we have accomplished as individuals, but also as a team. We have watched each other grow, and sadly, now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to seeing each other every day. Goodbye to our wonderful teachers. Goodbye to the pep rallies and the spirit weeks. Goodbye to the lockers that we never used. Goodbye to the cockroaches that we see scurrying down those Kelly Green hallways. Most importantly, goodbye to Hillwood. But your story doesn't simply end when you receive this diploma tonight. This happy ending is also the start of a new chapter to the rest of your life. Whatever you choose to do after graduation, whether that be furthering your education or joining the workforce, I know you all will do amazing things. I believe in each and every one of you. You are all capable of so much. Every single one of you has the potential to change the world. However, it will not be easy. Life is never easy, and just because we're about to be graduated scholars now, doesn't mean life will be any easier for us when we walk out this auditorium with our diplomas in our hands. For many of us, high school was a time full of happiness and discovery, but it was also a time with difficult problems that we had to face on our own. These past 4 years were anything but easy for me. Although I am standing up here today as your salutatorian, I always procrastinated until the very last minute, even with writing this speech. Sadly, it took me 4 years to realize that procrastination isn't the best way to live your life, but watch me still do it. As a result, there were many sleepless nights where I would stay up finishing my homework. There were many days when I felt like the stress I was facing was beginning to crush my motivation. But I never once let any of that take me away from my goals to succeed. It was my perseverance and work ethic that allowed me to continue on even in the hard times. I never gave up, even when the world seemed like it was crashing down on me. And I want you all to remember that even when things seem like they can't get any worse, you should never give up. We have all overcome obstacles to get to where we are right now. If we can get through high school, we can do anything. Work through the difficulties that life presents you, not only because working hard gets you to your goal, but it also shapes you into a better person. For me, there's a story about a young man who has persevered throughout his life that really inspired me and kept me going in high school. And I'd like to share it with you. Perseverance is a quality that many of us master when we're forced to deal with difficult times. For us, those difficult times were spent together. You know, we had support groups, and we had to overcome public speaking, or figuring out a way to finish our capstone projects in time. But the man I'm about to tell you about had to learn about perseverance and the benefits of hard work in the most difficult way. He immigrated to the United States from a war-torn country, simply hoping for anything better than living in destruction and poverty. He came to America with nothing to his name, hoping to make a better life for himself. As a result, he took on many odd jobs. First, he worked in a factory peeling onions. And honestly, at this point, you might be thinking, well, geez, Veen, what is worse than peeling onions? And the answer to that question is nothing, because onions are the worst. Obviously, the young man hated peeling onions, but he persevered because he knew in the end it would help him make enough money to live a better life. And eventually, the man quit his job at the factory, and he moved on to different things. He worked at McDonald's, TGI Fridays, and worked as a custodian. The man became a custodian at St. Thomas Hospital, mainly because they provided him with the health care that he desperately needed. He eventually went on to become a custodian at Bellevue Middle, a school many of you have graduated from. The man lived a very hard life up until this point. Not only did he escape war and poverty, but he also worked all the undesirable jobs in America that no one else wanted to. He worked as hard as he could, and he persevered, and eventually saved up enough money to start a business for himself. He pulled himself out of poverty, and he gave himself the life that he truly wanted to live. And that man is my father. He's my biggest hero and my biggest fan. He taught me the benefits of working hard, and I learned so much from his story, and I hope it can inspire you too. We have to work hard because no one is going to make life any easier for us. Nothing comes easy in life, but if you work hard and always remember your goals, you can accomplish anything you want. Please never give up on your dreams, no matter how hard it might be, no matter how crazy. I hope you work towards making those dreams a reality, because I believe in all of you, and I know we can do amazing things. I would like to take a moment to thank the people who have helped me get here, because honestly, I wouldn't be up here today if it wasn't without them. Thank you to my parents. Thank you, Dode, for putting your entire life on hold to raise 6 kids. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for being the best role model and for supporting me every step of the way. Thank you, Bobby, for working so hard every single day of your life to provide for us, and I hope that this accomplishment is something that I can give back to you in exchange for how much you have done for us. I love you both so much. Thank you to my amazing, crazy siblings. Evros, thank you for being my personal chauffeur and always saying the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life, but you never failed to make me smile. Zine, thank you for being my right hand. You are my other half, and I love you so much, and I know you're going to do great things. Suze, thank you so much for constantly being a ray of sunshine in my life. You remind me of myself, and I know you're going to do great things. Ozo and Juan, I'm so proud of you, and I love you both. My best friends, you all know who you are. Thank you for the love and the endless support, and I would not have survived high school without you guys by my side. Even when we were in the worst of times, it was okay because we were together. And I'm so excited to see where you all go in life. And never forget that I'm your biggest supporter, and if you ever need anything, I'll always be there for you. There are not enough words to describe how incredibly phenomenal the teachers and faculty are at Hillwood High School. What truly has made my high school experience enjoyable was the teachers who were by my side. There's absolutely no way that I'd be where I am today without their guidance and influence. Thank you to Ms. Claremont for sparking my love for history and politics. Mun and Yig and your class have shaped me into the person I am today, and I'm so grateful to have been your student. Thank you to Mr. Nofsker for being the best Quiz Bowl coach Hillwood has ever seen. You took us to victory, possibly the best victory Hillwood has ever seen. My one regret was never taking any of your classes, but I adore you, and I will always remember our conversations. Thank you, Ms. Hickman, for constantly supporting me in my goals. Thank you for all the advice, the inside jokes, and helping us grow into better individuals who are more prepared to join the healthcare field. Thank you, Ms. Grady, for being the best math teacher I have ever had and the best NHS advisor. Thank you, Ms. Clark, for always supporting me and being there for me when I need a helping hand. You are such a joy in my life, one of the most kindest and most amazing people I've ever met, and I adore you. Thank you to Ms. Strickland for making my independent studies so fun. You truly are a joy to this school, and you manage to light up every room you're in. I will never forget the Earth Day that we spent together. Thank you, Mr. Oakman, for all that you have done for me this year. Thank you for the Chick-fil-A. Thank you for making International Day the best that it could be. I truly will miss hearing all your movie references that I don't really understand. Thank you, Ms. Meredith, for helping me survive high school and for getting me on the path towards college. Every single teacher in this room deserves so much because you impact students like me in so many ways. Thank you for everything every teacher has ever done for me. But I also think it's important that we thank ourselves, because let's face it, we did that. We were the ones who worked hard to get this diploma. We are the ones sitting in this auditorium ready to graduate. We are the ones who took every step needed in order to get here today. So I hope that you all remember to thank yourselves every once in a while. Be proud of what you accomplished and be excited to accomplish even greater things. Class of 2019, I'm so proud of us. We have spent years counting down to this moment. Now that it's finally here, I want to leave you all with one more piece of advice. Even though we're graduating high school and moving on to better things, continue seeking out knowledge. We have all this power in our hands, and it's imperative that we use that power and knowledge to create something better, to create some change. James Madison once said, "Knowledge will forever govern ignorance." And a people who mean to be their own governors must arm themselves with the power which knowledge gives. Knowledge is your power, and I encourage you all to use knowledge as your weapon to break away from the chains of ignorance. Continue seeking out information and fighting for what you believe in. Our generation has the potential to change the world for the better. The first step is to vote. So fight for what you believe in and vote for representatives who want to enact change, whether that be climate change or free healthcare or education. Arm yourselves with the knowledge of candidates and vote for representatives who are fighting for what you believe in. Who knows, maybe one day you'll be voting for me, Dr. Veen Toby, for President of the United States. Again, I'm so incredibly proud of the class of 2019. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I hope you find something that you're passionate in and fight towards that. Thank you all for everything I'm so proud of you.
I'm one of her best friends. At this time, can everyone put their hands together for 2019 valedictorian? Oh wait, I skipped a spot. I would like to introduce Ms. Shaver, lead counselor, who will share with you some accomplishments of the class of 2019.
Good evening, graduates, parents, family, and friends. I'm Ashley Shaver, lead school counselor and counselor for the Academy of Art, Design, and Communications. I'd like to take a moment and share some of the accomplishments that the 2019 graduates have had during their years at high school. Tonight, 56 seniors will graduate with a diploma of distinction, meeting one of the following requirements: passing at least 2 AP courses with a 3 or higher, passing an industrial certification, and having a 3.0 GPA. 2 of our graduates have also accomplished 4 years of going through the Vanderbilt program of science and mathematics. 16 seniors are considered College Board AP scholars. These students achieved at least a 3.0 or higher and scored a 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. 4 seniors will graduate with a Diploma of Honors by meeting ACT requirements. 42 seniors passed their industrial certification exams. 6 of these students earned certifications in 2 different areas. 36 of the students that received their industrial certification are also being recognized as TriStar Scholars with a seal on their diploma by passing their ACT with a score of 19 or higher and earning their industrial certification. To date, the class of 2019 has brought in over $1 million in scholarship money. 157 seniors have decided to attend a 2-year, 4-year, or technical school in-state and out-of-state. That's 61% of their graduating class. 4 of our seniors are enlisting in the military, 1 in the Army National Guard, 2 Marines, and 1 in the Air Force. Over 150 of our seniors completed their capstone projects. 5 seniors were presented awards for the Regional Scholastic Art Competition. 1 of these seniors had work that would compete at the national level. The varsity football team and the varsity baseball team both made it to regional playoffs, and we have several seniors that are signing to go to college to play football. These are just some of the highlights and accomplishments of the class of 2019. We know there were many more. Congratulations to each and every graduate on all your accomplishments. We look forward to hearing about all your future endeavors. Congratulations.
I'm kind of nervous. But now, can you put your hands together for 2019's valedictorian, Ayaka Saito.
Good evening, friends and family, teachers, and administrators. Before I begin, I would like to thank all of you for this opportunity to speak before you all. One of my earliest memories of the Hillwood staff was when I went to a Hillwood baccalaureate ceremony about 6 years ago. I saw a respectable-looking older gentleman sitting on the stage, but he was asleep. Was this the leader of our school nodding off during a ceremony? No way, right? I remember walking into Hillwood as a freshman and wondering when my dreaded high school years would finally come to an end. I was sure that I would be that man on the stage, except in my classes, slumbering through my 4 years. Starting back with freshman year, I remember having Mr. Harper, and he taught me that sleeping during class was not the best choice. Whether it was a dropped textbook or a loud voice, he managed to keep most of us awake and entertained during his class. Sophomore year, I had a class called Lifetime Wellness. It was in that class that I learned the importance of foundations and family and how difficult it is to get CPR certified. Junior year was the year of procrastination and all-nighters. My bags grew heavier and darker more during my junior year than during any other previous year. I wish I was talking about designer handbags, but sadly, I'm talking about the bags under my eyes. Senior year has seen many teachers and students part with us. However, new faces always came and saved the day. Dr. Schaefer has brought much needed change and a willingness to hear students out. For that, I will forever be grateful. These 4 years have shown me that there are many different paths to choose from and endless types of people we will meet. Even though there are people who think they have their entire lives planned out, life always likes to add in a few bumps in the road, so it's okay to not know what you want to do for the next few decades of your life. You can be uncertain of the tiny details in your future, but it is important to set goals and work towards reaching those goals. Let me tell you about a story about a young girl who persevered through her struggles and became successful in the path she chose for herself. Now, I know many of you would rather see the class of 2019 walk across the stage than hear a story from a girl who you may or may not have met before. However, please bear with me. Okay, so the story. There was once a family that came to America nearly 2 decades ago, from a faraway land on the other side of the world. The youngest daughter at the time was about 5 years old. She began school almost immediately, but she could not speak the language of her peers. She struggled in class because of her inability to communicate her words, but she was able to overcome this by setting her mind to learning. The girl was unsure of who she was meant to be in this world. However, she studied culinary arts at Hillwood High School, and in college she began as an education major, and she soon switched to business and graduated after her 4 years were done. This young lady was still not ready to decide what she wanted to do, so she took a year to work at a grocery store and save up her money. She was offered a job to tutor 2 siblings and teach them a language she had learned when she was around their age. She accepted this offer and many more before realizing that her passion for teaching had not burnt out completely. This woman decided to take an online summer course to teach English, and this past March, she traveled back to a small country she began her journey of life in. If asked today, I am confident that she does not regret the choices she made. This person is my sister, and although she is all the way in another part of this beautiful world, I would like to thank my older sister, Yuri, for always guiding me and helping me to come out of my comfort zone. She was also the one who told me years ago that the man dozing off on the stage was Dr. Chauncey. What I mean to say is not that you should be indecisive and just see where you end up, but that you should branch out and be willing to try unfamiliar things. All of our experiences stack up and make us the unique individuals we are. It's basically like that Miley Cyrus song about climbing a mountain. You have to push through and persevere. The top of the mountain may be a beautiful sight to see, but you learn what beauty is and appreciate it through the climb, or the difficulties you have overcome. High school was one stage of that climb. This chapter of our lives may be ending, but a new chapter has been opened up for more opportunities. And as we begin this new chapter of our lives, let us graduates not forget the wise words that we have been told, and the underclassmen will hear again. Don't play, graduate. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Eaton, for being such a unique inspiration. Speaking of thanks, now I know I told several people that I would not be the person to do a million shout-outs and make it my whole speech, but I would like to take a moment to thank all of the family members, friends, neighbors, teachers, administrators, custodians, and lunch ladies who have raised and supported us. I would like to thank Ms. Clark for helping me to finish my last assignment for high school, this speech. I remember daydreaming and sleeping through my history class in 4th grade, and I also remember being puzzled over why history and government were so difficult in middle school. For this reason, I would like to thank Mr. Nofsker for teaching me to understand and respect the differences represented in our political system, and for making public speaking a little less scary. Thank you, Mr. Herman, for motivating me to try and understand calculus, and for sharing your daily anti-affirmations with us. And thank you, Ms. Elliott, for introducing me to journalism and giving me the chance to grow as a writer. Ms. Wilson, there is not enough time or enough words to describe all of the ways you have helped the class of 2019, and especially me. Thank you for helping me out when I felt like I had no one to turn to, and for always believing in me, even when I was ready to give up. I'll miss seeing you every morning during office work. I would like to thank my parents for supporting me each step of the way and making many sacrifices to allow me to stand here today. Let us never forget all of these people who have helped us to grow. All right. Thank you, fellow classmates and underclassmen, for making it so difficult to say goodbye. Although these past 4 years have been exciting, I would like to say a final farewell to the Kelly Green hallways and the life-size cockroaches of Hillwood High School. Congratulations, class of 2019. We finally made it. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause. And one more for Peter Wynn. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming Hillwood's Executive Principal, Mr. Stephen Schaefer.
Good evening. My name is Steve Schaefer, and I'm honored to serve as the Executive Principal here at Hillwood High School. I want to take a brief moment to acknowledge the amazing faculty and staff at Hillwood. Many of them are sitting right behind you tonight, right where they've been for the last 4 years, pushing you to get where you are tonight. I'm honored that one of our staff members was selected by you to deliver a few words of encouragement tonight. At this time, I would like to invite English teacher Mr. Michael Morello to share a few words to the class.
Hi. To a child, a cardboard box can be a spaceship, a water bottle can be a telephone, a piece of paper can be a window into exotic galaxies and wonderlands. Later, when one has as much gray in their beards as I do, it becomes increasingly more difficult not to see that cardboard box as storage, that water bottle for drinking, and the piece of paper for resumes. It's sometimes a full-time job to fight the inclination. When we're young, we think we are invincible. In fact, we know we are. We have the innocent imagination that says to us, anything is possible and nothing can stop me. Then, often, through the sequence of adulting, it can be easy to gradually lose that which made us young and vibrant. If I've learned anything as I've gotten older, it is that I have to hold on to my youth and all the things that make it fantastic. Someone asked me in high school what I wanted to be when I grew up. My answer was, and still remains, I want to be young. Lewis Carroll said, sometimes I believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. That's how children think. And there is no reason for that to ever stop being true. Hold fast to your convictions and turn hope into reality. Believe in possibilities and make them possible. In my life, I have done some things that seemed impossible. I've made films, recorded albums, graduated from universities, traveled, owned a business, survived New York City, and even managed to convince the girl I love to marry me. Seemed impossible. Things I only dreamt of. But I was adventurous and lived under the adage that I want no regrets. I accomplished these things not only because I took chances, but through perseverance and sacrifice. In the words of Ernest Hemingway, man is not made for defeat. Man can be destroyed, but not defeated. I will show what a man can do and what a man endures. Hard work, perseverance, commitment to one's own values and ideals. These are the hallmarks of the truly successful person. You all have this within you. I have seen this in each and every one of you. I held to my ideals and those things about which I felt strongly. I worked hard, I made mistakes, I brushed myself off, went back at it, and told myself I would not stop until I succeeded or until all of my options had been spent. Many of you have heard my mantra before, and it is this: do not wait for anyone to give you the tools you need to succeed. Go and get them yourself. And remember that sometimes, despite what I may have told you in class, the nice to know is often better than the need to know. And the journey is almost always more rewarding than the destination. I'd be remiss if I didn't impart some nerdy knowledge before I wish you good luck and Godspeed and all that cliche, even though I sort of just did. But the ever-wise Obi-Wan Kenobi said, "You will find that many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view. Fight diligently for your ideals. But do not let the things you think you know become obstacles to learning new and exciting things, meeting new and exciting people, and seeing new and exciting places. Be exhilarated, be curious, make mistakes. Embrace failure as a way to push your limits. Keep your minds and hearts open to everyone and everything and every place in this world. There is always something new to learn. There will always be something new to learn. There's always a new way to see the same things from new perspectives. This is the reason I teach high school, so that I can learn every day how to be young again and how to do it correctly. To see the promise and spark in young adults who simultaneously remember what it's like to be children and who are about to do and see and feel wondrous things. Hopefully I'm able to help at least a few of them get there in some small way and clear away the obstacles. So, you've made it. Congratulations, class of 2019. As you close the curtain on this chapter and open a new one, I say, seize from life everything there is to get. Even though the world may fight you along the way, fight back hard. Learn from each other. Love each other. But above all else, love yourselves. The beautiful, wonderful, brilliant people you have all become, share that with the world, and in turn, the world will be truly awesome. And when someone suggests you can't do something, you simply say, "Watch me."
I learned Mr. Morello can give one heck of a speech to a graduating class. Thank you, Mr. Morello. All right, to the class of 2019, you will be forever special as my first graduating class as principal of Hillwood High School. On behalf of our admin team and counselors behind me, our teaching faculty behind you, and our support staff sitting around the arena, we are all proud of the work that you did to get here today. I know that each graduate tonight has an individual story with individual circumstances that you have overcome to get here tonight. So whether you've been ahead of the game since kindergarten, or if you struggled to finish your requirements this morning like a couple of you did, we are equally proud that all of you sit here today as the Hillwood High School class of 2019. Therefore, it is my honor to invite school board member Ms. Amy Frog to join me in conferring the graduating class of 2019. Ms. Frog, the records of these students have been duly examined and found to be in accordance with the laws of the state of Tennessee and the policies of the Metropolitan Nashville Public School System. I am proud to recommend to you the class of 2019 of Hillwood High School for graduation and for all the rights and privileges these diplomas confer.
On behalf of the Metropolitan Nashville Board of Education, it is my honor to certify this graduation process and the awarding of the high school diplomas to the 2019 graduates of Hillwood High School. I further attest the students receiving these diplomas tonight have met or exceeded all graduation requirements mandated by Metro Nashville Public Schools and the State of Tennessee Department of Education. The Board of Education congratulates the students and their family members. It has been an honor to have you in our schools, and we wish each of you the very best in your future endeavors.
And now it's time to call some names. Here we go.
Now, introducing the graduates of the Academy of Art, Design, and Communication. Omar Ahmad Al-Masri. Serena Kai Angel. Alessandro Antonacci. Luca Arnautovic. Fellow Justin Romano Bagzik. Stephen Andrew Barovic. Jessie Grace Beck. Huh? What? Miller Baker. Kinsey Marie Benner. Alexandria Rose Blodgett. Akmel Abdul-Jawad Boulay. Haley Marie Boyce. Abigail Galena Boiter. Sydney Mason Breedlove. Latiana Renee Carter. Samantha Nicole Cathy. Hayden Thomas Clark. Jordan Young Collingwood. Dakota Collins. Noah Patrick Collins. Lainey Renee Crawford. Michael Allen Crawford. Gosh Abdisalan Dahir. Dat Winduk Dang. Logan Andrew Fail. Benjamin Michael Fernandez. Alexia Ford. Alexander Scott Frady. Hafef Garcia. Xavier Gregory Gilliam. Andrew Kenneth Gonzalez. Parker Christian Guthrie. Tallulah Grace Hamilton. Edith Yaneth Hernandez. Mahmoud Samir Hindia. Raymond V. Ho. Jeremiah Peyton Hogan. Kevin Wong. Wyatt Michael Hafaker. Jordan Monet Hughes. Jawan Ajani Barack Jeanette. Demarius Devon Johnson. Christopher Allen Jones. Christopher Scott Jones. Kenosha Monet Kelly. Joshua Andre Kemp. Owen Gatlin Kennedy. Monterio Deshawn King. Jaden Aaron Knowles. Alejandro Dante Lanier. Corshawn Antoine Lane. Bianca Malika Lewis. Catherine Yvonne Mangrum. Rebecca Lynn McClanahan. Nimia Mwenebelong Memba. Isaiah Mikael Neal. Kobe Wayne Nelson. Peter Wynn. Emily Michelle Nidifer. Caleb Daniel O'Brien. Sydney Elizabeth Antiveros. Jordan Devontae Owens. Christopher Hale Page. Daniel Joseph Parisi. Rose Michelle Therese Patrick. Rodolfo Perez Avalos. Taylor Brooke Phillips. Carla Nicole Proctor. Joshua Lamar Radley. Time Cezanne Rain. Alexandra Monteith Richard. Madeline Virginia Rohde. Herman Rodriguez. Jorge Alonso Sainz Urbina. Aiden Dino Sakic. Gabriel Alexander Smith. Noah Christian Snow. Kanaya Alexis Spain. Nicholas London Spivey. Javon Anthony Springer. Jeremiah Rakeem Stepp. Eli Mabry Sullivan. Evan Graham Swartz. Dedrick Jamal Talley. Zakira Diamond Denise Thomas. Michaela Taylor Thompson. Dakota Ryan Villers. Hayden Camille Wagner. Catherine Ellen Wells. Charles Ross White. Olivia Morgan Whitney. Kobe Blake Wilkerson. Kenzie Morgan Wilson. Ashley Renee Woolery. Marcus Deshaun Rice.
Now introducing the graduates of the Academy of Business and Hospitality. Edward Maxwell Allen. Cole Tyler Ashford Griffiths. Christopher Isaiah Baines. Jerome Baker II. Maura Ann Rose Bass. Samuel Wyatt Bailing. Axel Saul Betancourt Reyes. Imari Anye Brasher. Zakiah Jersalbri Calbert. Layla Eliana Capozzi. Amandria Jaleese Cobb. Eugene Jamal Collins. John Francis Collins. Seth Martin Collins. Jameson Michael Coronel. Matthew Bailey Coyle. Jordan Janae Crawford. Logan Alexander Davis. Raymond Tan Doe. Javon Donnell. Juan Jesus Espinosa Reyes. Cameron Jefferson Etheridge Jr. Jackson Cole Fleming. Anieli Flores Tafoya. Daniel John Foster. John Lemuel Garcia. Luis Enrique Garcia Ruiz. Juliana Gomez Garcia. Jonathan Jasu Cuerva Carranza. Jackson Lee Guthrie. Jasmine Jashay Hamilton. Ember Lee Nicole Hammer. Hudson Frank Harrell. Billy Wayne Harrington. Kayla Monet Harrison. Maria Guadalupe Hernandez. Samuel Aaron Hickerson. Charlie Nichelle Jasmine Holt. David Luke Jefferson, Jr. Tierra Dominique Jenkins. Kenneth Earl Johnson. Jalen Javon Jones. James Connor Justice. Eric Maurice Kennard, Jr. Catherine Lynn. Catherine Rachel Martin. Martez LaQuinton Amos Martin. Saul Isaias Martinez. Colby Matthew McMillan. Christopher Nume McNana, Jr. Alexander Mihich. Edvin Edgardo Navarrete. Brandon James Wynn. Monica T. Wynn. Erica Michelle Padron. Shivam Pandy. Aviante Daishawn Parrish. Nehun Eduardo Paz Izugire. Kai Danielle Pritchett. Donaciano Ramirez. Hunter Cole Robinson. Aland Waled Saeed. Ayaka Saito. Alex Ser Sanchez Gomez. Markia Michelle Sanders. Connor Patrick Schaefer. Keely Devin Smith. Megan Veronica Springs. Terry Lynn Swift, Jr. Zion Ethan Tate. Cleslin Yandani Tobar Herrera. William Trotter. Gabriela del Carmen Valencia. Bryson McKeel Vaughn. Trenton Lane Walker. Judith Ann Webb. Victoria Phoenix White. Erica Michelle Williams. Jaslyn Renee Williams. Sylvester Williams. Virginia K. Wilson Patton.
Now introducing the graduates of the Health Science Academy. Fame Mahbub Adam. Salman Ali Ahmed. Lazarus Nikoi Alexander. Brittany Aline Angelis. Calum Grant Brown. Danielle Alexis Brown. Janicia LaShawn Burns. Kyle Lane Carter. Aaron Isaiah Carter. Carla Michelle Castilla Garcia. Lenora Dio Chimba. Madison Marie Cole. Nikira Danae Collier. Anaya Lachey Cunningham. Cheyenne Joyanna Davis. Shelby Lee Dozier. Jessica Jasmine Durai. Kevin DeWitt Ford Jr. Denise Louise Frame. Zachary Michael Frazier. Kiera Shatina Fuston. Tatiana Garcia Parra. Jose Daniel Garcia Ruiz. Chase Hunter Giddens. Victor Dwayne Gordon. Seven Kiaz Ham. Imani Laree Harden Brammer. Rima O'Day Hatem. Sarah Michelle Herndon. Kian Danielle Huynh. Saskia Janina Jean. William Kenneth Hubler. Where am I?
We still got you.
I know.
You're still out there. Yeah, that's all right. You're good.
Kiera Rashay Jennings. Alexandra Marie Jones. Alexis Van Jones. Ruby Lenore Kinkle. Javon Charvez Knowles. Sagarika Koirala. Annie Lee. Christy LeGrim. Alex Christian Luna Gomez. Genesis Sherelle Maxey. Lyric Isiona McNeil. De La Cruz Mir Saidova. Malachi Matthew Mitchell. Anna Kim Wynn. Kim Tin Wynn. Trin T. Tuyet Wynn. Anthony Chase Nichols. Brianna Dawn Nix. Mako Noor Omar. Alex Bachubai Patel. Harsh Bhagwanbhai Patel. Carlos Manuel Perez. Nancy Yerodine Perez Espino. Caleb Dion Pickens. Liana Denise Quinteros Cribas. Gabriel Antonio Cruz Kioge. Shanice Amaya Reed. Jessica Lynn Rodriguez. Kelly Lisette Ruiz. Jose Luis Salas. Garima Shukla. Brooke Leanne Singleton. Ellie Elizabeth Smith. Kaden Lynn Smith. Veen Siobhan Tovey. Penelope Valentine Aguilar. Franziska Wedekin. Trinity Monet Jada Williams. Abraham Gustavo Zuniga.
Congratulations. You can stand up here as long as you want. You realize that? Because you are last. The whole ceremony won't happen until you walk across the stage. So all these people had to wait on you. There you go. Let's go. He let you go. Shake our hands.
Graduates, please turn your tassels to the left.
Graduates, if you could rise as your Hillwood Trio sings or leads you in singing our Hillwood High School alma mater.
From thine halls of learning, as in days gone by, gleams the light of cherished memories, dear old Hillwood High. We salute the alma mater. May thy walls hold strong. Come what may.
level.
Yep.